Letter to whom it concerns. I don't want to do this to you. I shouldn't have to do this to you, and I want you to know in advance I'm sorry. But he's making me do this. I have to do this to save you and to save my friends. I shouldn't have to screw you. It shouldn't have to happen like this. But I want you to know it's for your good and it's for the good of my friends. And I want you to know that after this is all said and done, you'll understand, and I hope you do understand, because I'm not doing this out of jealousy. I'm not doing this out of anger. I'm doing this out of friendship and love. And after it's done, you have a standing invitation to Sunday dinners, and it is permanent. So I'm sorry that I have to make you famous.
Good evening, Multiverse! And welcome to another exciting episode of MNW Warzone. I am your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini, and I've been dealing with Theron Markov for years now. And I've heard him do a lot of things. I've heard him say a lot of things. I've heard so much come out of that mouth of his. But today is the first time I ever heard a sincere "I'm sorry." What is Zeta making this man do? The dirtiest player in the game, the most ornery, amoral man I've ever met in my life, is sorry. Well, I guess we're gonna eventually find out. But who knows when, who knows where, because if you're hiring the Outlaws, if you're hiring Markov, you're hiring somebody who's going to wait for you in the long grass and has no problem taking his time executing a plan. So whoever he is apologizing to, woe be upon you. But with that sort of Damocles looming over our heads, let's look at what we have tonight. Well, we have in your main event, Osman Kilik is getting his wish granted with a title match for the TTV Championship against R. Sawyer. But with R. Sawyer in the mix, that means somewhere in the background is the looming specter of the Nacho Man himself, Ignacio Cervantes. Also, the final two round one matches in the Kings Road tournament, where the trustworthy Semjax will face the VI Pharaoh, Ozir Turan, and then the Siberian Cyborg Nice Ice against the Vampire Lord Jaunt Tristram. And as if that wasn't all, it was made last week. The Multiversal Ant made an open challenge, and it was answered by the Wide Bastard, Minuano. That is what we call a packed show. And of course, we're on the road to Multivania. End of August is coming quicker than you think, Multiverse. And whoa, what will it hold? Well, for the meantime, we're just going to have to work our way there. Let's get ready to start off our show. It's time, and it's a match, folks. It's a curtain puller, but it's someone who's maybe feeling like he's on a little bit of a hot streak versus somebody who would just love to put that down. It's singles competition, and we're heading to ringside.
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, registered and on.
Representing OTP, it's Florida Man himself, Registered Anon. And oh, there he comes, getting himself worked up. Although I don't know what his backstage prep ritual is, and I want to be clear, I'm not asking. If you know, I beg you, don't tell me. And it is going to be, he's getting the curtain puller, and that always could mean a bloody end, especially for the person he's about to face.
And introducing their opponent, it's Wonderball.
And here's Wonderball. And this is, well, he's been doing pretty good for himself of late. I don't know if you'd call it a hot streak. He probably would. But after picking up an unexpected victory recently, he's looking to see if he can turn it into a true streak and maybe make something happen ahead of Vania. And we're off! And Wonderball comes out strong, but, well, it's Registered Anon. He is, don't let that skinny frame fool you. And, oh, strong Hurricane Rana takedown by Wonderball. But getting a sweep from Anon. Oh, and down he slams. Oh, drop kick. And Anon perhaps wisely gets out of the ring, but Wonderball, oh, all the way uptown. Oh, wrench in the arm. But up, there's Anon. And Anon's just like, get it back in the ring. Gut kick. A bridging pin. Oh, it was hoisting him up, but floating over and oh! And this is the very fast pace of a match, isn't it? And down he goes. And Wonderball, I guess, must be trying to soften up the neck for the band. This is what I would figure. Oh, whatever Anon was planning, Wonderball caught him. Now he's being whipped. And he is trying to position the Florida man, and Anon decides, nope, you wasted time, son. And down goes Wonderball. Oh, reversal. And going for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. And, oh, right in the small of the back. And, oh, running scoop slam. Oh, and a reversal into a DDT. I think Anon was trying to set up for the Meth Valley driver. Wonderball is being really slippery. I think he really wants to turn this into a winning streak, but Anon does have other plans. Oh, locking. Can he get it locked in? The band this. And Anon manages to get out. Oh, into the corner. Yeah, well. And a DDT. And folks, remember, this is just your opening match. And now it is time. Can he hit it? Yes, it's time for the bloody end. Oh, but the ref was distracted by the turnbuckle that Anon himself took off. Anon screwed Anon. Oh, and so he's going to throw him against the ring apron. And now hurling him to the Spanish announce table, but didn't quite hit. But again, Anon wants this in the ring. Or at least doesn't want, I think he doesn't want to count out. Oh, I do think he made Wonderball bloody. Now we, for sure, he can report on the flavor of Wonderball's blood. That is, in fact, the thing he does. Oh! And Anon deciding, you know what, screw this, I'm going in the ring. Reversal by Wonderball. Oh! And now, oh, he's locking the band this in again. Can he make it work this time?
And your winner, Wonderball.
Well, there you have it. Can Wonderball turn this into a streak? Maybe. That's a good start. Well, and that is how we kick off a show. Folks, if you're coming in late, we open the show with something I have never heard in my life. Something I never thought I would live to hear. Theron Markov giving someone a sincere apology for what Zeta is forcing him to do to them. We don't know who he's apologizing to. We don't know specifically what he's apologizing for. But it is the simple fact that Theron Markov is apologizing. Just sit with that for a second. And while we consider what horrors that could entail, we're now going to hear from somebody who's actually feeling pretty good because he won the first match of the Kings Road tournament last week. I'm, of course, speaking of the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling great. It was, honestly, good on you, Louis McDonald. That was a great match. You gave it your all. I had to work. Loved it. But the fun doesn't stop there, no. I now get to look forward to challenge another excellent former world champion. Now, I am happy to have proven Louis wrong. I am going to earn my way to a Multivania main event. And I know that everyone's like, you shouldn't call it whatever. I'm going to get there. But I'm not going to get there easy. I got to go through, well, first off, TJ the Mint Gable. And then I got to have to get through whoever wins. Well, the winners of tonight have to face each other, and then we'll know who I'm facing in the finale. But, yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Got to get through the next match. Hopefully it's next week. You know, Jerry, you can tell us when these things are going to be. Mate, it's not hard. Anyway, I digress. Oh, looks like somebody heard him. It is former Multiversal heavyweight champion TJ the Mint Gable. Now, Tommy's a former champion, but that was over on our sister show Flashbang. Of course, we're having the hashtag mint to be. Tommy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna blow no smoke up your ass. The feeling is almost mutual. I mean, do I respect you? Sure. But Louis had a point. You know, I accept that Blue Hood picked you for this tournament, same as he picked me. You're right. He picked the cream of the crop. It's an honor to be in this tournament because it means you have been singled out as the best of the best. Just being in this tournament means we're on another level, and getting to the next round, another level again. Yeah, that's all great, Tommy, but here's my thing. I know you came up your own way, I came up my way. Our stories where we came from aren't that dissimilar, but ever since you showed up on Flashbang, you've been the golden boy. And you seem to get a lot of opportunities handed your way. Boy, I earn my opportunities, mate. I get them because people recognize where I am, the level I'm at. I get the opportunities because I'm good enough to earn them. Well, that sure must be nice. But for where I'm sitting, it seems you get handed the silver spoon a whole lot. And you know what? I do respect you. But I am also going to rip that silver spoon out of your mouth and use it to break your damn teeth. Oh, so this is how we're doing it. Well, you know what? That's fine. You know what? You can feel as bitter as you want, Gable. You can be as, deserving as you want, because I hear that all the time. Everyone's always prove you deserve your spot. Earn your spot. Prove you're worth it. I've proved I'm worth it. Time and time again. Well, then, I guess you're going to have to prove it one more time. And we're going to see what is stronger, ginger or mint. Well, ain't that just clever? Guess we're going to need to have Mr. Manatee create a special menu for the night of our match. But I'll tell you this right now. You can make all your clever statements. You can make all your clever puns. All that's going to matter is one thing. When you and I step in the ring and we get down to business. That's all it ever comes to, and you know that better than anyone. Yeah, you could not like how I got here, but you and I are going to be in a match. You and I are going to face off. We're going to do our best, and whoever wants it more, whoever's earned it more, will win. Interestingly, I wasn't expecting it to be as tense. But they facing each other in the next round of the Kings Road tournament. But before we can get there, we have to get through tonight's matches, where Sam Jax is going to face Ozzy Turan, and then Nice Ice facing Jean Tristam. And before we even get there, well, we got a match or two to get through. And of course, let's not forget, while Gable was very focused on the here and now, not like there isn't history between Black and Gable. And we could get into that, but that's a whole long story that we've come a long way from, and we need to keep the action going. So our next match is going to, well, as we said with the previous one, Multivania is coming up. People got to prove that they deserve to be there. And we've got two men wanting to do that. One, well, folks, all I can say is the hustle is real. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Gloserius,
the master of street lucha and member of the International Combat Club. We will see his faction leader tonight in a Kings Road tournament match, but for now, he's going to see if he can get a singles victory and show me and the brass that he deserves to be at Multivania. With his skill, he is a future Hall of Famer here in MNW.
and introducing their opponent, Devon.
And like I said, the hustle is real. Devon, always looking to prove himself and move up to that next level. And the man doesn't just scream, give me a title shot. He screams, let me earn a title shot. And every match he comes into, he treats as make or break. And they're up. Oh, right off the bat. Gloserius flying into action. And he is being met by equal will from Devon. Oh, right in the gut. Oh, raining blows. And running bulldog. Oh, Devon going for something, but got, rope assisted. But Devon now marching him to the corner. Well, this one is already showing great signs of back and forth. Oh, Devon going all the way around the world. Devon misses that drop kick. Oh! Got out, but made sure Gloserius missed that senton off the top rope. Bit of an innovative neck breaker. And back into the ring they go. And here comes the master of Street Lucha, Hurricanrana takedown. Getting marched to the corner. Oh, but fighting his way out. Now, what's good for the... Oh, boy, these two. It is back and forth. But it's worth mentioning, Glaserius, as we've said, veteran of MNW, future Hall of Famer, Devin definitely holding his own in this matchup. Cold shoulder! Glaserius gives Devin the cold shoulder. And now it is a... Well, he hit him with the snowfall, but Devin kicks out even after that snowfall. And Glaserius outside again. Devin taking his sweet time getting there. Just bringing the hurt. Oh, off of the ring post. And, oh, Devin going strong now. Now can he take advantage? And it looks like he's going to try. Even if it means he's got to choke the life out of a man. Kick out at 2. Timekeeper is getting a little concerned. Oh, just doing brutal damage. Weren't anywhere near the ring yet. And both getting out before the count. But Devin wasn't going to let himself just be thrown. Oh, and he pushed Glaserius off. And a Luthez press. Now Devin going up top. An avalanche shoot cutter! And Glaserius now taking him on a tilt-a-whirl. Oh, drop toe hold into an STF. Ah, too close to the rope. Oh, ooh, right in the quad. And a jumping bulldog. And a Hurricane Rana takedown. Again with that jumping bulldog. And up top. And another snowfall.
And your winner, Serious.
And the master of Street Lucha is victorious. But one thing I'll tell you, tomorrow morning there'll be a message from Devin saying, "What's next?" So with that one in the books, folks, we have so much going on. So tonight, we have a title match. The TTV belt is on the line. 2 Kings Road tournament matches, and of course, the open challenge match between the multiversal Ant and the wide bastard Minwanu. But that's in parallel to the great action we had last week, including an exciting multiversal tag team championship match that saw the belts change hands. The new champions taking the belts away from the Night's Watch. Hero Time. And now we are going to hear from one half of the new tag champions, Power Surge. Oh boy. All right, I got to tell you, I am excited to hold the title, to get in there and do the work. I know Jerry keeps calling me the workhorse of Hero Time, and I kind of like that, because when I'm in the ring, I'm giving it my all, just like in the hero business. And right now, it's a chance to be both champion and hero, to hold off against the dark forces while representing MNW Warzone as tag champions. And I'm proud to represent Hero Time. And I know there was a time I had a chip on my shoulder. I was an angry man. I went through some stuff and I let it get to me. But thanks to some great examples, like my partner Paragon, Kane, and the man I will never forget, Mega Rider X, I've gotten and seen my way through. And, you know, I know what everyone thinks about my other partner, the Blue Hood. We're not here for that now, though. This is about something brighter, about something, a future worth having. And part of that is Hero Time, representing the belts, and more importantly, upholding justice. And that's what we're going to do, and that's what I want to turn the tag titles into. A symbol of justice, of, dare I say it, hope. Because that's what it really has to be about. You've got to give people hope. And that's exactly what I intend to do and what my partners intend to do. So check your clocks. And there you have it, folks. He has earned his gold, earned his stripes, earned his place in the record books, along with his fellow Hero Time members. Now, with that one, well, you know what I said, that the hustle is real, and I'd be hearing, here we have it right from the horse's mouth. It's Devin saying, thanks for putting me in the match. It was a good match, but my mind wasn't in it. It's somewhere else, Jerry. I'm going to talk about it later. You know what, Devin? Fair enough. No one is going to assess themselves as well as themselves about what's going on in their head. You got stuff going on? That's fantastic. Now, I know I would go, hey, you want to talk to me about it? Great, but I know what you mean. I know what's coming, and that's fine. I look forward to it, Devin. And now, we've got our next match in the, oh boy. You know, when you're putting together the card, you're going, who should we match up? You got to think about things. Who hasn't had matches in a while? Who would be interested in matchups? What's going on with people in the matches? And, well, this isn't an original matchup. They've faced each other before. But one of them does have a partner in one of tonight's King's Road matches. It's certainly going to be interesting. So let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Seth Jackson.
The top investigator in MNW Warzone, upholding a history brought forth by the likes of Papusa Monkey. There's a blast in the past for some of you folk. It is Seth, dare I say it, Justice Jackson.
And introducing their opponent, XR Coon.
And representing the Dark Lords, it's the Sith Lord, XR Coon. And of course, his partner, the Vampire Lord Jean Tristram, will be facing the Siberian Cyborg Nice Ice tonight. Meanwhile, a chill falls over the auditorium as XR Coon enters the ring, drawing on the power of the Force. And, well, everyone brace yourselves as XR draws on the dark side. And apparently that's what the dark side does to you. Who knew? But you know, nothing Seth Jackson hasn't faced before. As they get warmed up. And we're off! Oh! And they missed each other. All right. And thus does the war begin. And Seth Jackson getting a calf crusher on a Sith Lord. And up. Looking like Seth's in a rough spot on the unforgiving ring apron. And throwing him back in. I guess XR Kun wants to win in the ring. But you got to watch out for Seth Jackson. He's ready for anything. It may not seem like it, but he is. And oh, Enziguri from the Sith. And Seth with the upper hand at the moment. Can he keep it? Hoisting him up and hung out to dry. XR Kun breaking free. And oh, right in the small of the back. And bringing the pain to Jackson, but can the Sith Lord remember to get him back to the ring in time? Oh! And I lock up in the ring and up. Ah, Seth with a suplex into the corners. XR decides to get out and then back in. Oh! Reverse leg sweep. Seth goes for a leg drop to XR out of the way. Hoisting him up and power slam. Going for the pin. One. Just a one count. Choking. Getting a choke on Seth. Let's face it. That's a favorite move of a Sith Lord. Oh, now an arm drag. XR just having his way with Jackson, but Jackson gets out of the way, makes him pay for it. And Seth, you didn't break the count. There you go. Seth, what are you doing? No, it doesn't. Seth, take your lesson from what happened to Red Shirt Dan on earlier. Because that's all you did was screw yourself, Seth. I think it's always interesting the refs have to re-knit an entire ring apron. Or turnbuckle guard. And, oh, just those blows to the back. And a kick at it, too. And up and up. Getting him in that suplex, but XR fights back. XR going up top. Can he make it work? Oh, Seth with a reversal and a slam. Leg sweep, it's just going crazy. Jawbreaker. And sometimes the answer is just punch and kick a man. And now up. Lawn dart. And a kick at it too. And XR gets out of the ring, but Seth following right after. And whipped into the ropes. Oh, missed the clothesline. Not that time he didn't. Going for the pin. Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3.
And your winner, Seth Jackson.
And there's your victory, Seth Jackson, bringing down the Sith Lord. What does that perhaps speak? Well, we'll have to find out soon enough. But for now, victory for Jackson. At this point, I guess, well, as we're getting into a lot of our marquee matches, before we get there, we have to hear from someone. Someone who has got an answer. There was a challenge made. Well, there was some smack talk made. And he feels he needs to respond. And that is one member, well, and his partner is going to be in your main event tonight, defending his TTV belt. I am, of course, speaking of Malice Prime. Malice has a response to the words of Sasquatch Wing, who had much to say about facing, as he put it, big straight. And Sasquatch Wing is strong for a mere beast. But Malice assures the multiverse no beast born of the earth can compare to the steel used to forge Malice Prime. I have held titles before. I know the burden and responsibility of glory. I have an invitation to make to Sasquatch Wing. I welcome Sasquatch Wing to a demonstration of how a real champion fights. You want a strong competitor, Wing? Here I am. I mean, there were illusions. We heard it. And I mean, the thought of seeing an Underworld Championship match between Malice and Sasquatch Wing certainly sounds appealing and could make for a good Multivania moment. We will have to see. But that has been laid out. But now we go from the vehicular incident, the Decepticon, to the multiverse and its heroes and its ants. It's time for the match between Minuano and Multiversal Ant. But before we get there, we have a message to you from the Ant himself.
Evening, Multiverse. It is I, the Multiverse. An ant. The Multiversal Ant. I am once again representing Hero Time with a speech of power. Our Paragon of Eustace and the Search of Power have saved the Tag Team Championships from those watching Knights, and our Hooded Blue prepares to defend his gold against those who walk the road of kings. And the Ant is fighting Minuano. I am not afraid though. We might have fought before, but I have kept training since, and in the chamber I outlasted the Long Desperate, so do not expect a repeat of last time. And once I am done climbing that mountain, it will be time for me to provide my grain of sand to the heroic colony. For I am the Multiversal Ant.
You heard it here, folks. The Multiversal Ant is ready and is a proud member of Hero Time and ready to face Minwanu. At this point, there's only one thing to say. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Multiversal Ant.
Now, he has faced Minwanu before, and it didn't, as he himself said, it didn't go the best. But the Ant has been training. The Ant honestly has been winning. The Ant has been doing great. And now he is coming forth boldened by the recent successes of Hero Time. There he comes. He is a proud wrestler, one of the newest members on the roster, still looking to make a name for himself. But really on the right track, particularly with his partners in Hero Time.
And introducing their opponent, Minwanu.
He is the wide bastard, the wide desperado, Minwanu. He is one who has been working to prove himself, especially against those who honor the lucha tradition. And while there does feel to be a little lucha in the Ant, he is all hero. It is also worth noting that after the loss of the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion El Albatros faced Minwanu and lost. A match Minwanu had been hunting for a long time. So Minwanu feels his star on the rise. And it is just a question if he can add to his legacy tonight against the Multiversal Ant. And here we go, and oh, the Ant coming out immediately, but whoa, fought back. And oh! Both men back up in the Ant, bringing some, oh, hip tossed. And now, oh, gotten him tied up in knots. That brutal work on the arm. Oh, Minwanu just bringing the pain to the ant. Up he goes, and oh! Shades of El Albatross with that dragon sleeper. And the ant rallying. Can he make good? Oh! Just a series of blows showing the hero that he is. And the ant, can he press the advantage? Oh, bringing that to the arm. And now he's calling for something. Lenny Minwano up and over he goes. And just keeping the pressure on the white bastard who now is retaliating. Oh, and down he goes again, he being the ant. Minwanu trying to bring the pain, and Ant is still having none of it. He's bouncing back again. Reverse uppercut. Minwanu grandstanding to the crowd, and surprise, there was the ant waiting for him. Uppercut in the corner. And the ant is going to the top. Diving elbow. Oh, those rapid kicks. Wano trying to bring himself back up. The ant, coming in from the opposite corner for that uppercut. And, getting him into a tequila sunrise. And the ant going, why? Somehow Minwano ducked. Now this seems a little strange. You wouldn't think with the size difference the ant would want to get in a punching contest with Minwanu. But don't forget how strong ants get. And Minwanu just sort of sitting there with him. And, oh, another uppercut. I guess when you have that size difference, the uppercut's just going to be one of your best options. And, oh, going for that snap suplex. And Wano getting his opponent set where he wants him. And now getting him into that submission hold. But the ant flips out. The ant telling the crowd, watch this. And, oh, well, nobody home for that last knee drop. And again, submission hold, and again, the ant slips out by flipping over. And, oh, diving punch. The ant has Minwano on the back foot. 1, 2, 3.
And your winner, the Multiversal. And
Well, Minwanu may hold a victory over El Albatros, but he has now lost to the ant. He has faced so many of the ant's contemporaries and beat them all, but somehow could not put this one down. And we have a message coming across social media from our Underworld champion Sasquatch Wing saying, if Malice think his steel is mightier than the might of nature, then this one will be happy to see how galvanized that steel truly is. And that's, fair assessment from our Underworld champion. So we were talking throughout that match about the various victories enjoyed by the wide bastard Minwanu. And of course, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, was against the former Multiversal heavyweight champion, El Albatros. Well, it seems Alba has a lot of thoughts on that matter. And considering he is an MNW legend, we are letting him come and address the crowd. It seems that people are getting a little too free in having my name in their mouths. talking about how, oh, it's so glorious. I beat El Albatross. I am not some notch on your belt. I am not some trophy in your menagerie. I am the lucha legend El Albatross. And all of that pales in comparison to the rage I now feel. Rage at being eliminated in the first round of the King's Road tournament, the tournament that was to be my return to glory. Defeated by the man I ripped the championship belt from, TJ the Mint Gable. Oh, I heard your words when you were out here face to face with the Ginger Boy. And it was the blathering of fools, the both of you. My issue is this. Gable, you were not worthy to represent the company, to hold that belt, or to beat me in the tournament. That is the insult I cannot stomach. So, I want to put you on notice. I am coming. All right, so Alba is being a sore loser and is deciding to put all that blame on TJ the Mint Gable, the person he cashed in on to win his belt. Well, that's just one more thing we're going to have to worry about. But that is hopefully a tomorrow problem, and by tomorrow I mean in later weeks. Because Gable still has a King's Road match in the future against Tommy Black. And we have King's Road matches coming up. In fact, we have a King's Road match coming up next. And by next, I mean after the commercial break. Because MNW, while we are the best in wrestling action, we are also a business and have to pay some bills. So we are going to go have a brief commercial message, and when we come back, Semjax takes on Ozir Turan in round 1 of the King's Road tournament. See you after the break.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match going up for a fly-high-end moonsault when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. Seared Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today. No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back. What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull!
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Huh?
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose!
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Suplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Suplex Express and get yourself a can of Suplex Sam.
Are your heebies a jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication Fuck It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of Fuck It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, fuck it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those 2 humans may or may not cause to duel or explode. And this product is dairy-free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air care for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth!
Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of Earth. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls. Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we're back. And it's time for us to get into the next match in the King's Road Tournament. And it is one with a lot of history, because there have been a war of words and a war of war between these two combatants. Semjax, the former conqueror looking to redeem for his past deeds, versus the now richest man in the multiverse, who believes redemption is an illusion. And they have been going at it both in battle and in back and forth accusations. But now it is time to see if one of them can take a step towards Multivania main event. And frankly, I've talked enough. Let's head to ringside.
The following is part of the Kings Road Tournament. Introducing first,
The trustworthy vampire. And that's not as much of an oxymoron as you'd think. As he heads down to the ring to earn a shot at regaining the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship and maybe having a better run than last time, because last time he won it through, I mean, you got to give him credit. It was a clever plan, but it was still trickery, and now he looks to win it straight up. But first, he has to face his most bitter critic.
and introducing their opponent, Ozir Tan.
The VI Pharaoh, leader of VIP and the richest man in the multiverse, it is Ozir Taran. And his biggest complaint of late is people who would wrestle with underhanded tactics and ill intent, looking to say they are turning over a new leaf. He doesn't believe it's possible. And so he opposes each and every one making such a claim. So here you have it. Both men have been Multiversal Heavyweight Champion. And, of course, there is no love lost. And Sam Jax is another who aspires to, I won't cheat, but I'm not above going a little rough and dirty. And Ozir Taran again working over the head, but looking to work over the arms as he is an arm submission specialist. And going for a pin. And just a 1 count. And Ozir going up. Sam Jack's rolling out of the ring. Oh, Ozir off the top. And Sam Jack's, again, kicks to the head of the VI Pharaoh. Punch to the dome, and on a 6 count, Ozir back in the ring. Sam Jack's back in him with a 7. And working that arm, trying to soften it up for the trials of Osiris. And dropping the leg across the chest. Damage to the arm again. It's a strategy that has won him championships, won him glory in the past. Weaken the arm, and then hit that trial of Osiris. Oh! Inzaguri on Turan. There's Sam Jack's specialty. Well, he's a kicker. I mean, he does submission too, don't get me wrong. But he is very skilled with the kicks. Or sometimes just pushing a man off. And going for the pin, 1. And it's a 1 count. And Ozir out of the ring. Semjek's following. And down goes Ozir. Can Semjek take advantage as he delivers those kicks to the head? Back in. And Ozir whipping him into the ropes. Oh! Arm drag. And more work on weakening that arm. And a little damage to the leg for good measure. Why not? And that is more damage. And, well, don't have to tell you what the plan is here. It is, at this point, I would be very careful of Samjax about letting Azir get a chance to get me in the trials. Snap suplex. Azir getting a little cocky, feeling like maybe he has done enough damage. All he needs to do is a good setup on that Trial of Osiris. And I'm sure he believes he could take down the trustworthy Samjax. Here he goes. Oh, right into the gut. And, oh, using the barricade. As we said earlier, Samjax's best advantage, his kicking power. Hoist him up again. Throw. Up to a 6 count. Samjax going back into the ring. Now he's just calling for Turan to come and get him. And Samjax decides he doesn't want to count out, breaks the count at 9. And Samjax back in the ring. And Azir, sensing he's got his moment. Oh, and trying to get him into the Trials of Osiris. All that prep work, oh, didn't quite get it locked in. Looks like he's going to go for it again. A second Trials of Osiris. Oh, and Samjax manages to slip away. Well, Azir's got a plan for that too. And now just going for a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Now he's going to go for it again. Caught! Oh! And oh no, he set up it! The feral knee!
And your winner, Samjax.
And And for all the work, all the effort Azir did to weaken the arm of Samjax, it was the feral knee that brought him down. And Samjax advances. And in the next round, he will face the winner of our next match. But before we get there, we have one last thing to deal with. An offer, a challenge. Yeah, an offer. It wasn't a challenge. It was an offer was made last week. We heard the offer. We haven't heard the response. And it's a little weird because we thought it was going to be this week. But, well, we'll get into what's happening as we head down to ringside and hear from Leon Arcaster. Obviously, I'm very happy that the Blue Hood is offering me a chance to challenge for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. And I accept, absolutely. But now I know that everyone heard the Hood say we're going to do it this week, but come on, it's been a busy show. And also, don't you want to let the TTV Championship shine? So I talked with Jerry, who talked with the Hood, and there was an agreement. Yeah, we'll push it off next week. So next week, I will get my shot at the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. I want to thank the Blue Hood for this opportunity. I'm glad he sees the effort I've put forth and sees that I feel I'm ready. And honestly, I'm feeling like I'm ready to succeed where my fellow young blood, the newcomers, have not yet. And I'm not only ready to hold the championship, oh, I am ready for Multivania. And look, I know what everyone's thinking. But Leon, everyone says that. Yeah, sure they do. But here's the trick. Whether you think you're going to win or you think you're going to lose, you're right. You go in thinking, oh, I ain't got a chance. It's great to be offered, but I'm due. No! That's not how you win. That's not how you become a champion. That's not how you wrestle. You go in confident, believing in yourself and your ability. And you fight the best fight you can. And you win. So you heard it here, folks. Arcaster accepting the Hood's challenge, but asking for it to be next week so that the TTV Championship has a chance to shine tonight. And I think that's mostly as a nod to his friend Osman Kilik. Well, folks, we have one more match before the main event, and it is our second Kings Road match of the night. And it's between the two combatants in this tournament. Oh, hang on a second. Something's coming in. The hell? I'll get into that in a second. What is... Oh, no. All right, so this is coming from that mysterious account that we're pretty sure was set up by Dr. Grimm. Anyway, I'll read this. A warning to the Nexus. Waryukin Rams of Xeris have entered the Nexus. While docile, they are privy to great acts of mischief, including breaking and entering, operating heavy machinery, public drunkenness, gorging on attended food, and self-appointed guard duty. For more information, please contact Lord Regent Jean Tristan. This is something else I'm going to have to read up on. What the hell are recurrent Rams? I mean, obviously, they've got to be something extra dimensional if they're entering through the Nexus. This is going to be something I'm going to have to deal with, isn't it? Well, while we're worried about that, let me worry about something else. Look, I'll take Rams any day as long as it's not, I can't even say it, not the painted red-nosed people. Anyway, Nice Ice and Jean Tristram, the only two entrants into the Kings Road tournament that have not previously held the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Both want it, both feel they deserve it. Neither overly fond of the other. But Jean has also stated his goal is to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is a real fighter against the equalizer, Nice Ice. And with that, well, it's time. Let's do this. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a Kings Road match. Introducing first, Nice Ice.
He is the Siberian Cyborg and the leader of the International Combat Club, Nice Ice. He feels it is his destiny to rule over all being equal under him. And he feels this is the first step we will have to see, but he has his work cut out for him. Taking on Jean Tristram.
And introducing their opponent, Jean Tristram.
And representing the Dark Lords, the Vampire Lord, Jean Tristram. Feeling it is his due to finally become champion. And his first step is to move through Nice Ice. We saw his fellow Dark Lord, XR Kun, earlier tonight, only for XR to lose to Seth Jackson. There they are, Jaunt, Nice Ice, Cyborg versus Vampire. As we await, and of course this is right up there with Monkey versus Robot, I suppose. Or Pirate versus Ninja, Vampire versus Cyborg. Oh, and the cyber elbow of Nice Ice. And, oh, Jaunt reversing on Nice Ice. Oh, but Nice Ice not there. And going for a pin. Nice Ice. Oh, the stomps on the Vampire. Hammering blows. And Nice Ice hoisting him over and dropping him down. Nice Ice. Just look at the confidence in Ice's eyes. Going for another pin. Kick out at 1. Now wrenching the arm. And hoisting him up and slamming him into the turnbuckle. And bringing that elbow down again. With all the weight of Cyber Siberia behind it. Oh, reversal by Jaunt at the last minute. And hoisting the Vampire up, Jaunt raking the eyes. Oh, bringing those elbows. One more. Looking for his advantage after being so brutal. Oh, neckbreaker, brutally manhandled by Nice Ice. And can he press his advantage? Looks like Nice Ice was going to go trade blows with him, and Jean blocked. Well, not that time. And what is Jean's prepping? The curtain call! But a kick out by Nice Ice. After all that brutality he faced early in the match, Jean is finally getting an upper hand over his opponent. And now a bloody reverie. Nice Ice trying to throw Jean back in. Jean didn't go so easily. We're up to a 6 count. And Jean back in the ring. Oh, Luz that press, but he brings down the ref with him. Don't worry, folks, the ref is functionally immortal. He'll come back to life in a moment. There, you see his bones are knitting back together. There he goes. Oh, and a knee. And another curtain call.
And your winner, John Tristram.
There it is, folks. The Dark Lord. What? Honestly, that was based on how. Look at his face. The early part of that match, the brutality of Nice Ice, and yet to come back and get that victory. So we now know that, oh no, folks, in round two of the Kings Road tournament, it is going to be Ginger Boy versus TJ the Mint Gable, but it's going to be Sam Jax versus Jean Tristram. It's a rematch. Folks, it's gonna be vampire on vampire. Oh no. It is, oh, it is. Well, it's gonna be a bloody good time. But now we have to get ready because it is time for your main event. But before we get to that, we have heard from one of the combatants, but not really about the match. You see, our Sawyer, our current TTV champion, has been haunted, might be the right word, by Ignacio Cervantes, who's been playing mariachi music over his internal comm system, but setting something called nacho traps, which I don't know what that even would look like. But Sawyer has something to say about it, so we should go listen ahead of this match.
No. Jerry, you don't understand. These nacho traps, they're everywhere. They're not just on the floor. They're on walls. They're on the ceiling. I mean, I think I even saw them in the bathroom. They are everywhere. And that's not even the worst part. It's the smell. Oh, the smell is everywhere. It's in the clothes. And I'm pretty sure that one wall there is turning nacho color more by the day. And that's not even the worst of it. No. The ones on the floor, they've been like stuck there. Nothing's getting rid of them. Heck, Malice had to get a snowplow attachment, and the nachos are winning. They're denting the snowplow attachment. A snowplow attachment made of gundanium, and the nachos are denting it. Joey, I don't know what you need me to do. Just get the belt off of me, please. Just find a way to make me lose. I don't care. Just please get the belt off of me.
I think Ignacio broke him. You know, there's an easy way to do that. So you could just... No, he couldn't. It's Sawyer. He can't just give up. Okay, and as if that's not bad enough, I just got a message from Ignacio Cervantes. I can neither confirm or deny those are my nachos. I can say you can find many things in limestone caves. Ow, my brain. Well, anyway, folks, it's time for your main event. Oh, not quite. I got to take this message from the multiversal ant. The ant is so elated of its win tonight, he has to dedicate all the ants of the multiverse. This hero is up to the task and any other tasks. All right. There you have it. Well, it's the TTV champion. Folks, it is time for your main event. So it is for the TTV championship. Osman Killick cashed in his wish, and oh my God, Phyllis, what? No. Well, Phyllis, it's time for the main event. We don't have... There what? Oh, God. All right, folks, it's time for your main event. Go ahead and say that let's do this, but we got to head backstage because right now, our Sawyer and Malice are being attacked by the Outlaws. The hell? I know Ignacio was tormenting Sawyer, but why are the Oh, no. Wait. Theron, don't tell me this was the hit. This was the person you were apologizing to earlier? Oh, okay. I mean, boy, if anyone's going to be able to take on bots, I guess the Outlaws. I find it interesting that CJR is the one going after Sawyer. Theron's going straight after Malice. I guess he's keeping Malice busy while CJR works over Sawyer, but Sawyer's giving it pretty good. But any backup that Sawyer would have, and we're getting a message. We don't normally put these up on the screen when we got a camera on, but it was a pre-recorded message by Theron to Sawyer. I'm sorry, I love you. That means the invitation, and yeah, boy, this is some crazy. And Sawyer, I mean, if you really want to lose the TTV belt, this is a way. Of course, you still have to get to ringside and actually have a match. Going after Sawyer, of course, doesn't care if you're sorry. He cares that you're interfering. And of course, well, Sawyer's going after him. Well, kendo stick. But you know, I want to say that over all the time I've been watching, I have a firm belief that Theron has built up a tolerance to kendo sticks and baseball bats. Oh, it's Ignacio Cervantes. It's the Nacho King himself. Oh, with that DDT of his, Sawyer was getting away from Theron and ran right into the social outcast. And now Sawyer, neck breaker. Folks, we haven't even gotten to the match yet. And now, and all right, suplexing Ignacio. And again, I guess he's taking a chance to take out some of his frustration for the nacho traps. On a DDT. Oh, I think he busted the social outcast open. And now he's heading to ringside. Oh, I think we're going to actually have the match now.
The following match is a TTV Championship match and is your main event. Introducing first. Osman Gilly.
You got to appreciate the patience of our ring announcer waiting in the ring like that to announce the main event. But of course, coming out first, the challenger, Osman Gillick, who through many permutations found himself in possession of a wish, which is funny because he himself is a Jin. But the wish in wrestling terms is the ability to have any match against any opponent with any stipulation. He chose a TTV title match against R. Sawyer. As he comes down and gets in the ring, this could be a big night for Osman.
And introducing their opponent, they are the TTV champion, Sawyer.
Well, Sawyer, I wonder how ready for this match he is after the brutal beatdown he got backstage, both from the Outlaws and then Ignacio Cervantes. But he's here. He's gonna have the match. He has one defense. If he gets 6 more, he can cash in the TTV belt and claim a Multiversal Heavyweight Championship match. But he's essentially been cursed. That is, because he beat Adrian Driscoll for that, Driscoll has a deal with Cervantes to be the quote-unquote best friend to serve, to be constantly tormenting him until Sawyer loses that belt. At which point Cervantes will get whatever he bargained for with Driscoll. And here it is. Killick versus Sawyer for the TTV belt. And now it is time for the ceremony of the belt. Killick is ready. Sawyer is, I hope, ready. And we're, right off the bat, Killick. Here's a question. Does Killick even aware of what happened to Sawyer? He was probably waiting in Guerrilla. Hoisting him up. And of course, the Outlaws went after Sawyer at the orders of Zeta, Sawyer's former road bro. Oh! So Zeta, I guess, not done tormenting his former partner. Oh! Double hit against the ring apron. Coming in and just wrenching him over the knee. Whipped into the ropes. Duck. Jump. And slam. And now, flying carpet. Going up top. Oh, going for a double axe handle, blocked by Sawyer. As much as Sawyer, oh, and a twisting neck breaker. As much as Sawyer might want this over, he is not going to just give up. And another one. Sawyer trying to go, I think was trying to spear him, but Killick blocked. And Sawyer thrown back into the ring for the belt to transfer. It has to be won in the ring. A DQ victory will not accomplish it. 1. And whipped into the ropes. And another twisting neck breaker. And a kick out at 2 this time. Oh, he's getting him in the cobra clutch, or the camel clutch. He's making him humble. Oh, and a quick kick. Sawyer is not giving up. And, oh, Sawyer just now trading blows. Oh, down goes Keelik. And Sawyer setting up for, a Ghost Rider. Shades of the PM Ghost. Oh, and now getting hit by a neck breaker of his own from Keelik, who is hoisting him up. Oh, and throwing him against the ropes.
And your winner and new TTV champion, Osmin Kilik.
Well, a lot just happened there, folks. Killick is your new TTV champion. Sawyer is, I guess, free of Ignacio Cervantes, which means Ignacio now gets whatever it is he wanted from Adrian Driscoll. Theron has secured the future of the Outlaws, I assume. And we are out of time. So any other speculation will have to be saved for next week. Because I got to figure out what the hell's going on. So, with that, thank you all for joining us. And until next week, we'll see you then. I've been Jerry Aldini.